All right, what's up, everyone? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I go by Zombie. I'm very passionate about spirituality, specifically astrology, and my main goal with this channel is just to be able to show everyone how self-improvement and spirituality really do go hand in hand. And so, if you're interested in any of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And without further ado, let's hop right in. So, I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description. If you click that, it'll take you to a site, and you can enter in your personal information there, and it'll create a birth chart for you. And from that point you can start your own little journey of self-discovery. But for so far as this video goes, right, in this series I've just been going over the houses in astrology and essentially what each house means. So in astrology, the eighth house is the house of sex and trauma. It's the house of death, rebirth, and transformation. It's the house of joint resources, financial gain through marriage or anything like that. If you think about how the eighth house comes after the seventh, of course, and the seventh has a lot to do with partnerships and marriage and things of that nature, it would make sense that the eighth house has a lot to do with financial gains or monetary gains through said partnership. So in contrast to the second house, which is opposed to it, Taurus and Scorpio, second versus like the eighth house. So as opposed to like Taurus energy and the financial energy there, where it's more so what you accumulate yourself, like personally, this is more so what you acquire through this partnership. So it's the house of everything hidden under the surface as well, right? Secrets. Scorpios tend to be kind of private, really secretive people, but of course also curious, very curious at the same time, as with anyone who would have a lot of eighth house placements in a chart. Any planets here will tell you how parts of your personality, tell you the parts of your personality that are stimulated by the eighth house. So just to break that down, essentially, let's say you had your Mercury in the eighth house, right? So Mercury having to deal a lot with your mental processes and communication and learning and skills and things of that nature. You might be really interested in learning information regarding eighth house topics, right? So far as occult things, secret things, right? Personal evolution, right? Spiritual evolution, self-improvement, things of that nature, or just sex, right? Taboos. Or Mercury in the eighth house could mean that you maybe experience trauma around issues with communication or something like that, because again, the eighth house, when you get into shadow work and you start trying to really dig into your darker side and heal from certain things, the eighth house is where you want to go. Like, basically what I'm saying is shadow work is sorting through your eighth house trauma and looking at it from an eighth house perspective, and being able to dig into your chart makes it like 10 times easier to actually do that shadow work, or the idea of what shadow work actually is. But moving right along, correlation wise, again, like I said, sex, if Scorpios are definitely one of the more sexual signs, most definitely, and Aries as well, because they're both ruled by Mars, and Mars has a lot to do with that on an instinctual level. But at the same time, Scorpio is also ruled by genitalia, or the sign kind of rules the genitalia, right? And so also we have death and rebirth, like I said before, that whole theme of transformation, right? Scorpios, sometimes they can seem to go through many lifetimes within one, because they do grow and they do evolve, and they do transform, and have to learn to shed some of their fear in order to embrace new versions of their self, as we all do. But I would say for Scorpios, that's definitely more so a highlight in life, right? One of the bigger themes of their life. So of course, like I said, traumatic experiences, right? This is more so you can think about it like think of it as the house of the shadow as well. Your excuse me, I had a brain fart. But secrets, like I said before, secrets, occult information, similar to 12th house. I would even say the shadow aspect is similar the 12th house, has similarities there too as well, but definitely on the secretive side, the hidden information side, and kind of go hand in hand with those two similarity wise. Just something that was I was thinking about when reading that. But that was the eighth house. Like I said, I'm gonna leave that link down below so you can get started on your own journey, your own path. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.